at this point, we're not talking numbers as far as rent. I mean, in my opinion, rent is not the subject that should be brought up or talked about early on.
Well, let me say this, Bruce. In the first initial conversation, rent is the only thing I'm concerned with. Bruce, my name is Danny. I'm looking at leasing some space. I want to become a tenant. This is for my business. If you could help, you're the contact I have as the realtor here.
Okay, what property? I mean, I've got a lot of them.
Good for you. There's a little coin laundromat here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a laundromat there. We're in discussions with a group on it right now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But we haven't signed anything.
Well, I would never get in the middle of any of that, Bruce. I am a laundromat guy. I've been doing it for 20 some odd years. I've got 36 locations in Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico. Not trying to impress. My partner and I are your operators. I'm not a flipper. I don't sell equipment like a lot of the guys do. And we are interested. I'm always looking for infrastructure like we have here. I don't want to get involved in some kind of a bidding war at all.
You are with them, or you are with us.
Is that loaded?
Of course.
I am with us.
You know, I don't fall in love with these places till I'm bleeding ink and losing money, if you know what I mean. But if the rent is commensurate and reasonable and we can talk terms, I would love to do exactly that. And then we spend about $500,000 on washers and dryers and do pretty well. And if I missed it, so be it. Wasn't meant to be. I can even give you advice on the new, you said, group. Make sure they're not distributors. Make sure they're not just looking to sell it. You know, we all kind of understand when someone's trying to make a straw purchase happen or a sublease, how that turns out. And in my experience, it's never pretty. But you tell me, should I keep talking or should I wait? What say you?
No, keep talking. I mean, we're just in the very early stages of trying to hammer out some kind of a statement of work on their side, on our side. So,
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
and I've got other groups that are coming to me now too. So we're open to, you know, who looks like the best deal.
Sure. Well, again, not to boast, I've got a couple of stores. The reality is, I hope no one wants to run it the way it is. That equipment is all junk. And my only interest is in the infrastructure, the gas, water, and electric that is there. That's what gives us the leg up. Two questions. I'm looking for a 15-year term, Bruce, because I usually retool the stores at least once during the commercial lease. So we want that long runway. What is the square footage and what would be your ask on a 15-year term?
Mr. Lucas, remember you're up for a rise.
I hope you remember that when the time comes.
I will, if you're still with us.
Oh, God, I don't have those numbers in front of me. We're not, at this point, we're not talking numbers as far as rent. I mean, in my opinion, rent is not the subject that should be brought up or talked about early on. It's, what are you going to contribute? What are we going to contribute? Okay, what's the term we're looking at now? And let's figure out what a fair rent is based on those numbers and everything else.
Sure. Well, let me say this, Bruce. In the first initial conversation, rent is the only thing I'm concerned with because I'm a very strong operator. So that being said, the course and scope of your work, well, we all know you're responsible for the roof. We're going to look for the glass to be in good condition when we come in. We need some rent abatement. But if you, and I'm not here to correct you, sir, but if your rent is $3.50 a square foot, well, that's Neiman Marcus. That's not a laundromat, and we don't really have much else to discuss. I'm going to be purchasing.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
You won't find cheaper rent in what we're offering.
Okay, well, what's your asking rate then?
Our rents down there at that shopping center, we start out for tenants under $1 a square foot.
Okay, good. Well, so we're talking. The course and scope of my work is spending what it takes. I have Hips, Speed Queen, Wascomat, American Dryer, Dexter. I have relationships with all of the distributors. So I'm not going to do anything until I have an agreed upon lease. And we need from you predominantly rent abatement. I can ask, this isn't your building, is it? You work for the landlord?
Correct.
Okay. So is this landlord willing to spend money? Do they have money? Is there going to be TI?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes and yes.
Good. All right. Well, the only tenant improvement money I want is to make certain that the air conditioning units are either installed or warranted. And you might be surprised, a lot of times these spaces don't have AC. It seems insane. It's 120 degrees outside. It's 140 inside. If you do have air, and I mean swamp coolers, you know what I mean. You and I have been around. A swamp-cooled space in 2025, it does exist. So I'm not looking for you to spend money on my bathroom. Anything that helps me with future profit, we spend. But if you're spending on flooring. I can put an LOI together for you very simply. It'd take me a day. And I'm looking to actually do this, not get into several conversations about what we're going to do. If you're dealing with folks that say, well, gee whiz, I want to get that equipment running and make it, that's a joke. That equipment is junk. I can see the glass is broken on the front. Maybe a car went through there. I'm not sure. But I'm gutting that place day one, and we're spending, again, depending on square footage, probably $300 a square. What is the square footage? Do you know?
You haven't been down there for a while then. There's no broken glass.
It's very, oh, okay, good. Last time we were there, the front glass was broken and missing.
No, I took care of that.
Good. And again, I'm sorry, your phone's kind of breaking up. What's the square footage there?
I think it's just under 2,000 square feet.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Okay. All right, well, why don't we do this? Good to know you have, it's plausible for some TI, and we're not looking for you to spend on us. We're looking for you to spend on your building. Beyond that, what type of rent abatement can you offer on a 15-year term?
I can't offer anything. I have to talk to the landlord based on who you are, which kind of terms you're looking at. Then we can talk those kind of numbers or terms.
Got it. All right, I'll put an LOI in your hands so you know that we're not full of it. What is your best email address? All right, Bruce, give me about 24 hours to put together a very serious letter of intent and fire it off to you. I'll CC my partner, Kevin, as well.
Okay.
Appreciate
and
your
what's
time.
your name?
My name's Danny D'Angelo.
Oh, okay. Hey, Danny, I was trying to get back in touch with you, but I'd already deleted the voicemail and I couldn't get your number back because it said private number.
No problem. Don't worry about it. All right, Bruce, thanks. We'll go to the mattresses here and send you a thing.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
What a, come on, dude. We've been trying to reach him for how long?
This is the 6th week, I think.
Yeah, 6 weeks. Bruce. Boop. Bruce. Boop. Oh, Danny, I've been trying to get you on the phone and I couldn't find your... and then beyond that, the bullshit about how we've got so many groups. So many groups. Do you think from that conversation we are group number one? Yeah, we really are. And the guy says, here's the worst part. Oh, it's not time to talk about lease terms. It's time to talk about what you're going to do and what we're going to do. What the f*** are you talking about? He doesn't know what if he's got anybody on the phone, they're complete rubes that are saying, well, I might have $5,000 to clean that equipment up.
So it sounds like.
Now, how many landlords have you and I spoken with together?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
More than 5 and less than 50, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so
maybe 4 or 5.
yeah,
Yeah.
And Bruce, my God, just I hate to say it, but these are slumlords agents. But I also, in conversation, I want to come across as a professional. I want him to go to the landlords and the powers that be and say, hey, this is the group that's going to do this. So it's LOI time. Have you done one yet?
No.
Okay. This is, what is today? I've done, this is the 9th one this week. And that doesn't mean it's a lease. Just understand that. But sending a letter of intent after one good conversation shows this guy what?
That we're serious.
That
We
it's
know what
real.
we're doing.
Right, exactly, that it's real. We're not having, is he on hold with the other group, quote unquote, who's saying, yeah, well, we don't know what you're gonna do. Who says that I told him, dude, the rent is the only thing that matters. We're well under $1 a square foot. So I'm gonna write this down. You are writing the LOI for 75 cents.
Got it.
He went from, I can't tell you what the rent is, to well under $1. So fuck him. All right,
You know,
I'll send you
I saw
the,
a listing,
go ahead.
2022, his partner had a listing for like 10 cents a square foot and 30-cent CAM.
That's impossible. That's not even real. It might have been $1 and they moved to desk, but no, no, there's no way.
I swear, it said 10 cents per month, $1.20 per year, 20 cents CAM.
Find me that link before you complete this LOI. Don't concern yourself. You're not going to send it to him. You're going to email it to me. I'll punch it up, tell you what you need to do. It's a back and forth, and then we'll send it to him no earlier than tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.